Brilliant shot. So impressed with the way Qatar are batting this second match. They look like two different teams from the one that played in the morning, Paul.
Yes, they are more positive and more aggressive. When the bad ball is bowled to them, they're really putting it away, which is a good way to chase this 175.
Good shot. Good fielding from Tanzanian side. 2 balls to play in this sixth over, sorry. Qatar have managed to get some belief. I don't know if it's because the score is big now they can express themselves. Another good shot, rolling all the way to the boundary. Third boundary in 5 deliveries. Qatar are really expressing themselves so well. They've managed to press a certain button that has made them turn out a different side from the one that played in the morning. Once again, a good shot. 4th boundary in 5 balls. Brilliant. That brings up to the end of over number 6. Scores now stand at 36 for the loss of 1 wicket with 6 overs to go. Still need 144 runs to win 85 balls. Now we'll take a short break and we'll ask Sarah Bakita to come and take it from there.
The previous over was quite expensive, and Qatar, I think, have got a momentum going through the next 14 overs.
Those were some brilliant fours there. Amazing, aggressive batting. It is so awesome to see Qatar playing that way, trying out different shots and trying their luck. They know that 170, 180 runs is not a very small score, so they need to do whatever it is that they have to do for them to get there or even near the score. I hope Tanzania are not going to keep their guard down, because cricket is funny, cricket is interesting, and anything can happen in the game of cricket.
That's a wide delivery from Tanzania bowler. Aisha on fire here. Has 17 runs of only 9 deliveries.
A loud appeal there. Umpire not interested. I'm glad that we are able to be entertained by some fireworks here, some very good shots here. I hope they continue and Qatar continues with the same momentum.
That's a wide ball, very big wide ball there, which gives Qatar another extra run. Good pull shot there by Sachi. The fielder does very, very well at the deep boundary, but the umpire signals it's a 4. Sachi did really, really well to pull it towards square leg boundary, and that's bring the end of over number 7. And the score is 40 for the loss of 1 wicket. 44, sorry, for the loss of 1 wicket. Shayla bowling the 8th over.
Dot ball there. So far, a very good over from Shayla. The boundaries have dried up a bit, or is it just a pause?
That's a very good shot towards extra cover, and it traces away for a boundary.
I guess it was just a pause. It has not dried up. We still have an overflow of boundaries. Qatar are really impressive here.
And Aisha is leading from the front. It's raining boundary here at Nairobi Gymkhana. Very good comeback from Shayla Shamte.
That would be a wide ball. Shayla was doing quite well. And that will be the end of the over. Qatar out on 49 in the after 8 overs for the loss of 1 wicket.
Qatar made 127 runs in 72 balls.
In a T20, anything is possible. 127 in 70 balls. 72 balls is very achievable. If they only continue with the momentum, continue with what they're doing, then that score is not so far-fetched.
Nasra Saidi is the new bowler coming from the city end.
And she didn't come to play. Two dot balls so far. Good bowling from Nasra.
Very well driven for a single. That is good cricket all round. Aisha hitting the ball towards mid-wicket. Gets a quick single. And the score keeps on ticking.
Love the singles, love the singles. Every run counts.
Good shot there, and the fielder does very, very well to stop it. It was hit hard by Aisha.
Aisha is really on fire here. You can see some very strong strokes from her. And by that, it's the end of the over. Qatar are at 53 after 9 overs for the loss of 1 wicket. This is a great improvement from the morning game. Don't you think, Anjara?
Yeah, in the morning, I remember Qatar scored 54 in the allocated 20 overs. In fact, they didn't even finish. They lost all the 10 wickets inside 18 overs. And now they've done really, really well, scoring so far 54 in 9 for the loss of only 1 wicket. That's a good improvement. And going forward, maybe after the remaining 11 overs, they can do even much better. Loose delivery. It has been dispatched all the way to the square leg boundary by Aisha.
Any bad ball should get a boundary. So that one was punished. And the bowler would have to think very hard on her next delivery and redeem that previous ball.
Yeah, the first boundary for Agnes Kwele, so she'll be under pressure for this remaining 5 balls. Let's see how she's gonna respond. Wide delivery.
But Paul, Agnes is also a very good bowler. We see how in the morning and also yesterday, she was one of the bowlers who were not hit so much, not like the rest. And right now, I think it's just a loose ball. But I still have confidence.
That's a wicket.
Go.
Very good comeback by Agnes.
She has just gotten the wicket of Aisha, the danger batter, the dangerous batter who was hitting boundaries and out of a very good delivery. That's good bowling from Agnes.
It seems it's not out. I don't know what's happening inside there. Sarah? We saw Aisha being bowled, but
Was it a noble
we
or?
don't know if it was a no ball. We didn't see an
We
umpire
didn't see
indicating
the-
it.
It wasn't indicated. I'm not sure what is happening.
I saw the first ball went for a 4. Second ball was a wide. Third ball was a wicket, but I don't know. Let's wait and see.
Okay. I guess we'll just wait to find out. I thought that was a clean bowl.
It seems it was maybe a no ball. So Aisha will keep on batting. Big shout, big shout, big shout, and that's an appeal, and it's out. Aisha didn't last after being bowled the previous ball. The next ball, she's been given out LBW. Aisha was batting really, really well. She was on 28 runs from only 20 deliveries with 4 boundaries. But unfortunately, that positive innings of her comes to an end.
Coming in to replace Aisha. That was a good shot. Coming in to replace Aisha is Shruti. Wonderful display of cricket here from the Qatar national team. They're playing impressive shots, aggressive cricket, and they're offering very good cricket to the spectators around.
End of over number 10. Scores are 60 for the loss of 2 wickets. Nasra Saidi into a second over. Very well bowled and very well driven by Sachi. Another good delivery there. Good shot driven towards square leg by Sachit. They get a single, and that one brings Shrutiben Rana on strike. Nasra Saidi is bowling really well. She has only conceded 1 run in the 4 deliveries she has bowled in this over. That's a wide ball. Another good delivery. It was a Yorker, missing leg stump. Very well bowled by Nasra. Qatar gets a single, and that's bring the end of over number 11. Well driven towards long, towards offside for a single. Risk run there.
And that's a run out. That was a very risky run and unwarranted.
The ball was hit towards point, and the fielder was very, very agile. Took the ball very early and threw it to the keeper. The batter was nowhere near the crease line.
I think they should look to have very responsible runs, very safe runs, because they still have more overs and they require their wickets and best batters to be in for them to have a chance to even get near that score.
Runner was the batter out after scoring 3 runs of 7 deliveries. Incoming batter is Angeline Murray.
At least we still have one settled batsman, Sachi Dadwal, and we hope she's going to steer the ship.
Chance. It has been put down by Agnes. It was firmly hit back to the bowler, and unfortunately Agnes Kwele didn't manage to get hold of it, and it went down. After 12 overs, the score is 65 for the loss of 3 wickets. Qatar women need 111 runs in 50 balls. Nasra Said into her 3rd over. Firmly driven towards covers. The fielder does very well.
She fumbled a bit, but the batsman had no intention of taking a single there. And I think the first call will be wait. And then any small mistake, you maximize on that mistake. Very good bowling from Nasra. That will be a wide ball. The Qatar ladies should be looking to minimize the dot balls and at least rotate.
Nasra didn't appeal. To me, it looks
I felt it was close
very, very close.
and
But
no one appealed. I think she just looked at the umpire
yep,
to see his reaction. But maybe it would have yielded something.
yeah, for a bowler to be given LBW, she has to appeal firmly, and she has to be helped with even the wicket keeper.
I guess she wasn't so confident with that. That was a cross bat. Goes straight to the stumps, and another wicket falls for Qatar women. Nasra dismantles the wicket. Since Aisha got out, the run rate has gone down. The new incoming batter is Shaheen. Will Nasra continue with her superb bowling? Line and length, everything straight to the stump, and you leave the mistake to the batsman. No intent to run. Good bowling from Nasra. That will be a wide ball. An appeal from the wicketkeeper. And that will be the end of the over. The end of the 13th over. 7 more overs to go. Agnes coming back to bowl.
Big shout. Umpire's not interested.
I love how Agnes's balls just swing in, and if you're not quick enough to react, it might be the end of you. Well fielded there from Monica Pascal.
Good shot there towards deep covers. They managed to get a single.
Right now the boundaries have really dried up. Aisha is doing such a good job. It will be nice to see maybe one of her teammates also taking over and making sure that the scoreboard runs at a very high speed, not just singles, because they also need a few boundaries here if they are to win this game.
Good shot there. Traces toward the boundary rope. There's a fielder there. Does very well. They just managed to get a single run. Nasra did really, really well to stop a boundary. She came from very, very far to save the ball.
That is the
After 14 overs, the score is 71 for the loss of 4 wickets.
That is great improvement from the morning game. 71. And even how the wickets fall, the intervals, like they take time. They're not falling on short intervals.
Sarah, in the morning, so there were no even double digits on the scoreboard on the Qatar side, but now you can see we have 28 from Maisha and Sachi currently batting on 16 of 28 deliveries, which is a very, very good improvement going to the next matches.
As I told you yesterday, Paul, these teams, they're picking the small mistakes that they make from the first game and making sure that they rectify them in the next game, and we see improvement. So definitely the next game that Qatar is going to have, it's going to be a very good game.
Big hit there, just falls in a no man's land. Qatari managed to get a single. Tabu Saidi into her third over from the city end.
I think she had two minds while playing that ball, whether to drive it or pull it. And the game of cricket, you really have to think very fast. hoping right now they still have wickets in hand, and they should be more aggressive.
Good shot there. And tracing away to the boundary rope, and it's a boundary. Very, very good shot by Shireen. Very tempting delivery there by Tabu Saidi. Good shot, though. It was a very difficult chance.
He didn't go for a 4. Good attempt by Monica Pascal, but she had cover, and they only got a single off that delivery. It could have been worse, because it was a full toss.
Yeah, it was a loose delivery, of which it could have yielded maybe 3 runs there, another 3 runs.
A white ball.
This is turning out to be very expensive over by Tabu. Another good hit there. This is towards long on. There's a fielder who manages to bring it back for a single. That is the end of over number 15, and the score is 78 for the loss of 1 wicket.
Seem to be having a water break.
$79 after 15 overs for the loss of 4 wickets.
Perry's coming into bowl, if I'm not wrong.
Sachi on strike.
She starts off with a wide.
Good shot there towards mid wicket. There's a fielder.
Coming.
That's really well.
for
Chance
two.
for a run out. Oh, she
Oh.
fumbles it.
That was a very risky run, but she makes ground, and she gets an award of 2 runs.
Tabu Saidi did really well towards deep mid wicket to bring that ball back and to throw it. Another good shot there towards the boundary rope.
And this time round, they were only satisfied with a single run.
That's a swing and a miss.
Attempted run.
.93 runs needed in only 28 balls. This means Qatar has to get some boundaries now. Chance.
Another fall. A very risky run that costed them. A very good set batsman, batter. Miscommunication there, and they got a run out. That was a good drive. That will be the end of the over. After 16 overs, the score is 83, the fall of 5 wickets. Change of bowling, and we have Shayla.
That's a very good shot towards long on, and they managed to get a single.
Now will be a wide ball.
Hiral on strike. Very well driven towards long on. They want to squeeze for a second, but Shaheen decides no.
And they don't want to risk it.
Yes, they've lost 2 wickets for run out, of which they could have done better. And the batters who got out for those runouts were the settled batters.
Sheila doing well so far.
Playing across the line. Of which Tanzanians won't mind about that, because right now Qatar needs 90 runs in 20 balls.
That was a close one. If it would have gone straight to the stumps, it would be a tricky decision. Qatar ladies are pushing for runs.
That was well hit towards long on by Hiral. They just managed to get a single. I think they're not in a hurry. It seems they've already given up. I don't know.
Yeah, since winning is out of the question right now, because you're only remaining with 3 overs after this over. And yeah, it's actually the over. At the end of the 17th over, the score is 88 for the fall of 5 wickets.
If the Qatarians can reach 100, then it could be a very big achievement. Depending, the first game they scored 50, so they can get, or they've already gotten a good batting practice by some of their batters.
But if they could only tighten their fielding and take advantage of their good bowling, then it would be a different story in the next game. Perry is coming in to bowl. That was a good drive. Up mid on.
Sheila Shamte has just bowled 4 overs for 17 runs. That's a wide delivery by Paris. Very good shot. Driven towards extra cover. The fielder does very well to stop it. And Shaheen gets a single. Paris gets a wicket in the expense of Hiral Agawal. She was clean bowled. Incoming batter, Trupti Kale. That is end of over number 18. And the score is 91 for the loss of 6 wickets. Coming to ball is Nasra Said.
That was almost a catch. It landed in no man's land. I don't know. Was she trying to boil a slow ball? Because the way she delivered it, it didn't quite work. Or did it?
I don't think it worked, but maybe she had other ideas.
That's a wide.
Tanzanians are a bit relaxed now. They know they've got the game in their pocket. Another wicket. Crossbat by Trupti Kale. And that is the sound of a timber. Shireen, it seems she's running out of her partners.
It will be good if Qatar could finish all the overs and at least get to 100. The incoming batsman is Rochelle.
Good delivery and well played by Rochelle. Qatar need 83 runs in only 10 deliveries, which is next to impossible.
Good bowling there from Nasra. Oh, good bowling from Nasra, and that will be the over. At the end of the 19th over, the score is 93 for the loss of 7 wickets. Agnes coming in to bowl the last over. A dot ball there. Will Qatar reach 100? Let's wait and see. Oh, some good bowling from Agnes Kwale.
Sound of a timber again. After a good innings from Shaheen, finally she got bowled by Agnes. And I don't think Qatar will even reach 100. but it's a good improvement from the first game. They've really chipped in most of their batters, and this shows how they can improve. Chance. That's another run out.
The umpire didn't give it. She's softly in. Sneak here and there.
Another chance. That's a run out. It seems Qatarians are now running for anything. If they just touch a ball, they run.
Are they really communicating? Or maybe that's the instruction that came from outside. They wanted to reach 100. I think that would have been possible if they would have started on the 17th over, not just 3 to 4 balls remaining.
Yeah, that's a poor communication from the batters inside. There's no point of risking those runs, and maybe towards the end of this matches, the net run rate might come to play. Wide delivery.
2 runs off a wide ball.
Last ball of the innings. Very well driven towards extra cover. They managed to get 2 runs. That is the end of the second innings of the second match between Qatar and Tanzania, of which Tanzania women won by 80 runs.
Qatar women stopped at 96, which is a great improvement from the morning game. That they scored only 54 runs against Uganda. We're hoping that maybe next game they will pass the 100 mark. We've had some good batting from Qatar. From Aisha, she scored 28 of 21 balls. Sachi Dadwal scored 21 of 32.